Okay, so here we have opened Flash CC previous to the start of this recording. This was the screen that everybody will get. For now, I want you to click on ActionScript 3.0. Now, this tutorial is going to take you through how to do a frame-by-frame animation. Now, as you open Flash, I want you to go down to the layers down in the bottom left-hand corner, and I want you to rename your layer 1 by just double-clicking on it as Sun 1, as you can see there. Then I'd like you to click onto frame 1 for me. Now, using the oval tool, which I will just make sure is on my screen, you can see here the oval tool. I want you to select the oval tool, and we're going to be looking at the properties bar for now. Okay, so what we need to be looking at is our fill. Okay, we'd like our fill to be yellow because we're going to be doing a sun. We'd like our line to also be yellow. Okay, now the style we want dashed. Okay, for stroke we want 20.50. Sorry, not dashed, we want hatched. Okay, sorry about that. And I believe that is everything that we need for the oval tool, so just make sure that you clicked on frame 1, and we're going to draw the sun in the bottom left hand corner as so. Okay, now what we're going to do is use the selection tool, you can see down here, okay, and we're going to select our sun by putting a rectangle over the top of it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to right click on that sun, and we're going to make it into a symbol. So we're going to go to convert to symbol. Now it needs to be a movie clip, and we're just going to call that Sun 1. Okay, now symbols will be stored in our library. It means as we're doing our frame by frame animation, we don't have to keep hand drawing our sun. We can just click and drag it in from the library, so our sun will remain the same all the way through. Okay, next I'd like you to bring your attention down towards the bottom, and we are wanting the onion skin tool. So don't get it mixed up with this one, the onion skin outline. We just want the onion skin, so click on that. Okay, you will see now that frame 1 has a red square around it here on the timeline. Now what we're going to do is I want you to right click on frame 2 and choose insert blank keyframe. Okay, look to your right and you will see the library, and here's our symbol that we created earlier, and we're going to click and drag the sun that you created earlier just a little bit further ahead than the initial frame 1 that you created. Okay, so it's just slightly further to the right, and we're going to be bringing that sun round our stage. So again, we're going to repeat the process. We're going to go to insert blank keyframe, click and drag the sun. Oh, let's try that again. There we go. Okay, and again, so we're going to go into frame 4 now. So here we're doing a frame by frame animation. It's not automated. We are giving our sun the motion that we require. Okay, the smaller the jumps that you make in terms of the positioning of your sun, so if I was to create a bigger jump, the more jerky the animation would be. To keep the animation nice and smooth, you need to be keeping those jumps that you're making with your sun relatively small, and so on and so forth. I'm just going to make them slightly bigger for the purpose of this tutorial, but depending on what you're wanting to use frame by frame for. Okay, and you keep on going, so on and so forth. At the minute, our frames per second rate is 24 frames per second, so we're looking around here for 1 second's worth of animation. Now if I just take that back to the beginning, and we can see the motion that we've given the sun. Okay, so what you would do is just keep going with that. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial.